What's going on, people? Hope everyone is doing well. Plus show, what is that? Oh, hang on. I think I gotta switch over to the other. Yeah, there we go. What's going on, guys? What's up? What's up? Share the video out for me. Do. Gonna work on this horror comics a little bit more. Hope everyone's having a good evening. Chitty chitty bang bang. Man, I'm stiff, man. This being cooped up in the house for so long has got me all stiff for sure. What's up, Jason? What's up, Terry? What's up, Jerry Baum? What's up, Jason? I'm going to go ahead and ask all you guys in the channel if you went over and grabbed my cover for Vampirella number 18, my BNS Comics exclusive. It's about half sold out. It is going quick and it's only been up now for about, what, 24 hours? Which is a really, really cool thing. Yeah, if you haven't grabbed my cover for it yet, please jump over and do it. The links are on my page. Even if you're not a Vampirella fan, still grab the cover. I mean, you can't beat it. $15 for a damn virgin. I mean, most people start virgins at $30 damn, dude. But yeah, grab the cover. Again, even if you're not, a fan per se of Vampirella, it's all about supporting the artists. I did the pencils and inks for that cover. Robert Nugent did the digital colors for me. So I'm just sharing out the video. All right. So let's get started. Oh, what is that plus show? Let me see what that is. Oh, that's what that is. You already got one, fool. Hello? Test. Okay. You guys can hear me okay? I was wondering what that was referring to. But yeah. All right. Yeah, so this is a horror comic sketchbook. It's a fully blank sketchbook for those that don't know. That's my personal character, Psycho Sal, which is based off of a Halloween thing that I used to do. So that's what my upcoming book is going to be about. Yeah, Jason, we're going to do a huge signing event in Grand Island, Nebraska, the end of March. The book's released next month, but I've got a couple of prior engagements going on during March, so I won't be able to get to Nebraska until the last weekend of March. But I'm going to make a special trip to Grand Island, Nebraska to do an in-person signing event for the books. So yeah, just go to my page. It's BNS Comics. It's shared on my page, the art group, the art page. So you definitely shouldn't have a problem finding it. But give that, definitely go grab a copy for me, show that support, and then there's other options, other add-ons you can do. You can do, blue label slabbing if you don't want it signed. You can do yellow label slabbing. You can do regular raw signed. I mean, there's a bunch of different options on there, and you just let them know which option you want. But this book here, like I said, it's a fully blank and I'm going to do this um, Xenomorph. And what I'm planning to do with this, see, the book is fully blank. I'm only going to do about, maybe half the pages in it of characters I want to do. And then I'm going to raffle the book off. And then one lucky winner will win it, and they will pick the rest of the characters. So characters that they, like and follow. So trying to do it like that. So it's a little, little cooler. That way I get to draw some characters I really like, and then they get to get the rest of it done in characters they like. Yeah, it's what's up, Elise? Um, yeah, it's some crazy stuff going on right now. I mean, even here, we're out of water right now. And they think our water won't be back on until like Tuesday. But yeah, this book is going to be a raffle, and then whoever wins it, they will be able to pick out the last half of the book, what characters they want to see. So it'll be pretty fun. And the weather here is supposed to be like 40 tomorrow, so I'm going to finally get to go to the post office, and I've got some art that's coming to some of you guys. But yeah, this one will be a fun raffle. There's one mystery. Oh, Elise, I don't know if you guys are into these things or not. But there's one mystery box left if you guys want to get in on it out of the 10 that I do, and I only do them twice a year. But these mystery boxes this year, I'm allowing people to tailor it to what they really enjoy. So normally it would just be completely mystery, original art, signed prints, a bunch of other really cool goodies. And I would just put random stuff in it. Well, this year, I mean, it's still going to be random. So it's a mystery, but the people that are grabbing them are getting to pick what type of mystery box they want. So they can do all comic related characters, or they can do all horror related characters, topics, or they can do a mixture of both. So just a heads up in case you guys are interested in that, because sadly, taggings and notifications and all that stuff isn't working worth a crap on Facebook. So I don't know who has seen the post and who hasn't. I do know that a lot of people aren't seeing the post because they're, sending me messages saying, "Oh, I had no idea you had started that yet," and and they grabbed one of the mystery boxes. So just a heads up in case you've missed that. But yeah, people, and I only do them twice a year. The first part of the year, I do the $150 mystery boxes, which come with around $200 to $250 worth of art inside them, art and goodies. And then the second time of the year I do it is around the around October, and those are the $300 Mega Baller mystery boxes, which come with about $450 worth of art in them, art and goodies. And it's legit value. It's not, BS made up value. You see some people doing, "Oh, it's got, here's your $200 mystery box and it has, $50 worth of shit in it." Yeah, mine's not like that. So in case anybody is wanting one, the post is on my page and there's one box left. And they'll ship here soon. I'm still doing some original art for some of them, because I want it to be all new stuff. I'm also having some new prints and stuff made for the signed prints. And then I've got other little goodies that are going to be thrown in, but I got to wait for those goodies to get here. Well, I mean, it's understandable. I mean, I don't blame them for not having people out delivering mail. There's not shit coming in anybody's mail that's important, for the most part. Now, I'm sure there might be some people who have certain medical stuff, sent to them through their mail, and that's a different ball game. But the majority of us, there's not shit coming to our mail that we have to have right now. So I don't blame them for that. I wouldn't want to be out traveling in that crazy ass weather either, risking my life over somebody's bullshit Amazon order. So yeah, can't blame them at all on that. Yeah, I was in there watching TV, well, listening to TV, and I was watching the extended cut, director's cut, whatever the hell you want to call it for Aliens. And I was like, oh shit. I was like, that's what I want to put in that book. I don't really get to do the Xenomorphs very often. Most people really don't think about them, I guess. So I was like, I'm going to do that. So I started laying the pencils on this dude. What's up? What's up? I know one thing. I'm excited to see this new um, shit. Predators movie that's going to be coming out. That's going to be fun to see. I got to leave here at like like 6:45 in the morning. I got to go down to the Firestone. Yeah, I got to go down to Firestone, and they're going to put those guide pins inside my camber plates that they weren't able to do this past Sunday. So that sucks having to go to town so early, but I got to get that taken care of. Mm-hmm. Oh hell yeah! The trailer for Mortal Kombat looks awesome. Yeah, I'm excited to see what Marvel does with it too. I got a couple of the covers ordered for it. Um, so I'll definitely try my best to read that whenever they come in. I mean, it's really there's certain things like I understand that comics don't normally give two shits about horror related stuff, but there's just certain things out there that if you slap a good artist on it and a good writer, it's going to do well. And I believe Aliens and Predator are two of those topics that will do well as long as you're putting good quality people on it. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the Xenomorphs too. Um, what's up, John? Uh, oh yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're 100% right. I think horror movies are badass, and and then, yes, it definitely catches a rough rap, and yes, there's some bad ones out there. There's no doubt. There really are, but there's a lot of great ones too. And it's so strange to me that people want to just shut it down. Um, you know. All right. So, oh shit! Just realized something. I ain't got my little board that goes back there. Hang on one second. Let me grab my little backing board. I don't want that ink to go through on the other page. Oh yes, I've known about Conjuring 3 for a while. I finally saw they finally posted the trailer for it a few days ago, and it looks really good. I'm a big Conjuring universe fan, so I'm hoping that they will keep that ball rolling. I think it's a great, the whole Ed and Lorraine, and for anybody that's never read it, it's an incredibly good story about that family, um, you know, and what they've done and things like that. So if you've never heard of Ed and Lorraine, the Conjuring stuff is kind of based on their stories, etc. So if you haven't heard about them, you need to check them out. It's really interesting. Um, but there's so much that they can do with that universe. It's just insane. So much they can do with that universe. Um, because all the and the reason that universe can be so massive, and they kind of touched on it a little bit with Annabelle Goes Home, which I absolutely loved. Um, Even though, and I think really the main gripe a lot of people had about Annabelle Goes Home is because people are so fond of the two characters that play Anne and Lorraine, that they were kind of disappointed that they weren't in the movie more. But I definitely enjoyed the movie. I love where they went with the stories. I love the stories that they chose to do. The werewolf and the ferryman and the woman in the white dress, etc., etc. So I'm super excited to see them do more with that, because there's so many trinkets and everything that's in their collection of supposed haunted things, that there's so much that can be done. So I'm so excited. So excited. Yep, The Nun, I'm a big fan of all of it. Big fan of all of it. I mean, yeah, you see The Nun. I'm a big fan of all of it. Big fan of all of it. So, I'm super, super, super stoked, dude. I mean, just absolutely. Now, man, I'm excited for a lot of the movies that are coming, man. The Mortal Kombat looks badass. And anybody who has not seen the trailer for the new Mortal Kombat, you really need to check it out. It's going to be sick. Um, I really do believe that. Um, the Godzilla movie is going to be awesome, I believe. The uh, you know the Conjuring 3, I think, is going to be an incredibly good movie. Of course, Zack Snyder's Justice League, holy Jesus on a cracker. I'm so stoked for so much, man. So stoked. Now, at least since you're like my number one horror fan, outside of Tara, um, be sure to keep an eye out for when I go to post this, because this is going to be a raffle And and I usually do really cheap entry fees on raffles. And whoever wins this, not only do they win, the book, which is going to have about half the pages done with characters that I love. It's also going to have the last half of the pages are going to be for the winner to pick what characters they want in the book. So I pick the first part, and then they'll pick the second half of the characters. So keep an eye out for that. All right, I'm going to have to get my other pen for those bigger blacks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I try my best to make the raffles really fun. And so we'll see. I know I got the best damn raffles on the block. I know that shit. I haven't seen another person post raffles that could outdo mine. Yeah, boy. And for anyone just tuning in, if you haven't grabbed my cover for Vampirella number 18, please make sure you go do that. Show some support, whether you're a Vampirella fan or not. It's not about the book per se, it's about supporting the artist. So make sure you do grab that if you haven't done it. That would be so incredibly awesome. Yeah, dude, there's so many that are coming out that I can't wait to see. Thank you, Elise. Yeah, and for those that don't know, I understand why they chose the doll that they chose for Annabelle in the movies, because I know for me personally, like those dolls creep me out, dude. Those puppet dolls like that, they are big time creepy to me. Way more creepier than what the actual Annabelle looks like. And for those that don't know, the actual Annabelle doll it's like one of those Raggedy Ann dolls. That's what it looks like, one of those Raggedy Ann dolls. And while those do have a creepy feel to them, um, I think the puppeteer dolls or whatever they're called, I can't remember the exact names of them, but I think those are just insanely creepy. So like all of that stuff's got to be black. Then oh, speaking of The Conjuring, hey, what's up, Mr. Chris Hayes? Speaking of The Conjuring, did you guys see that they have opened the Conjuring house up to you can go stay there? It's not a bed and breakfast. It's not a B&B, but like they have cots and stuff or something in it, and it's like it's already insanely booked. Like if you tried to book it right now, like your best bet is like the end of the year. I'm so up for that. Dude, I will damn sure go. That would make for one hell of a damn trip. Like we just get everybody together. I mean, I know Tara would be, super stoked to go to something like that. But dude, I think that would be incredibly fun to do. But yeah, for those that don't know, they've opened the Conjuring house up, the real one, where all of that stuff took place, and you can go there and stay. Dude, I'm telling you, man, that's what we should do. We should get all of us should get together and just make one damn road trip to that place. And I have got to remember. I keep forgetting every damn time. I'm so sorry. I'm getting loud. I keep forgetting every damn time I come to freaking Texas. I keep forgetting to go see the damn Texas Chainsaw Massacre house, the one that was in the remake and the prequel movie with Gunny Sargent in it. So the next time I come to Texas, especially since I mean I can't remember exactly where the house is at. Like I've got to look that information up, but I really, really, really want to go see that. So I gotta try to make time to go do it. So the next time I come to Texas, I got to go get pictures of that place because apparently there you can go get pictures of the house, which I've seen on websites, etc. Now you can't go up to the house; like the people still live there that own it, so they've got signs out that says hey, respect our privacy, don't come up to the house. But you can still stand at the end of the driveway and take photos, and that's what I want to do. And then of course, um Tara just mentioned, you can also go to the gas station that was in the remake also. So I've got to do that the next time I come to Texas. Have to. That is not an if, and, or but. I have to do it. I gotta look again though to find out where they're at because I can't remember offhand, but I definitely want to do it. All right. I got to get my bigger brush for. Mhm. Is it near Austin? Yeah, I can't remember. No, it's not in Arizona. It's definitely in Texas. Oh wait, who y'all talking about? Oh, oh, dude, that's definitely one I want to do too. That's in Pennsylvania, um, or is it? No, it's in New Jersey. I'm sorry. Yes, I damn sure want to do Camp Crystal Lake. That's in New Jersey. And for those that don't know, they have a yearly event thing they do too, where you can take part in this like Jason event. There's a guy who runs around as Jason, and you have to try to avoid him and not get killed. And it's not very expensive either. It's like a couple $100 a person, and it includes your stay and stuff like that. Oh, dude, I so want to do that. That would be such an incredible thing to do. Yeah, I mean, there really are there are there's so many cool things you can do that's horror related. But yeah, that's in New Jersey. That's right. Jason's a Jersey boy. Yep, it's definitely something I want to do. Let's see what other stuff. But yeah, the Texas one is the one I definitely. And there's that. There's also upstate. Oh shit, I can't remember where it's at, but there's an upstate prison that is supposed to be haunted. It's like on the top. It's like on the top 10 most haunted places in the world. And so I'm sorry, I can't remember the name of it, but that's upstate somewhere, and you can go there also, and I believe tour that. I can't remember if you can stay or not. Probably not, but I know you can go tour it. Yeah, there's a lot of, and I think Lizzie Borden's home you can go stay in now. Also, I think that was turned into like a hotel or B&B or something. So that's another one that would be interesting to do for sure. Yeah, boy. Oh, yes, yes, that's right. The Shining Hotel. Um, Crescent Hotel. Yep. Me and Tara was actually talking about the Shining Hotel, and it's not very expensive either, if I remember correctly when we looked. So that's another one that she and I are talking about doing. See, there's a lot of stuff like that, man. It would be really awesome if we could get some people together and go do those things as a group, man. It would be so, and like everybody take vacation at the same damn time, and we go do that shit. Because I mean, I was just talking about that earlier on the last video about how nobody does shit with anyone anymore. That it's all just, oh well, let me see what they're doing on their Facebook, and then that's the extent of people doing stuff together. Nobody does shit together no more. So me personally, I think that would be an absolute blast to go do. Man, get a group of people together and and choose a spot for this year's vacation and and that's where we're going. Like we're all going to go stay at the at the the Overlook Hotel in Colorado, etc. Um, yeah, the Shiny Hotel. Yep. Oh, that's right. That's right. The Silence of the Lambs house um, has been turned into a B&B. Yep. So, so yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff. Granger 2.5 hours from Fort Worth. Okay. See, I mean, that's not that big a deal. If my ass is already in Texas, what's the big deal to drive, another damn uh couple hours to there, It's not a big deal at all. I can't remember. Is Fort Worth, is that in the direction of Austin? I mean, I'm sorry, in the direction of Houston? Like which direction? Because I mean, Texas is definitely a big ass state, but like, are they even near the same direction? Like, so like when I come out, if I'm on my way to Houston, is stopping at that place and taking some pictures a possibility, on the way there, on the way back? Or is it not anywhere near, or is it in complete opposite directions? I mean, I could look on a map, but I figured you Texas guys might know offhand, or ladies. Let's see. I think I'm gonna do a shadow over here. Kind of like the tails wrapping around, just to kind of, I don't want to be like a lot of shadow on it. Let's see. So. Am I going the right way with that? Yeah. There we go. Something like that. I think that looks pretty cool. Oh, Fort Worth. Fort Worth is 30 minutes. So, okay. Well, Houston is west of Dallas, also, isn't it? Dallas Fort Worth. No, oh, it's north. Okay, okay, gotcha. Damn. Okay. Well, that's okay. On my way back from damn, that's okay. On my way back. How could I do that? Because man, that really sucks to be that damn close. And I'll have to figure out how I want to do that because, I kept forgetting the other times I was there, and so I don't want to forget this time. Hey, maybe we need to get some people and let's do a road trip that day. Because I'll be in Texas a lot more, so it's not like I have to do it this go around. Because if I'm able to, I'd like for Tara to be with me whenever I do it, because she's a big horror fan also, but she works a a full-time job also, and so it's kind of hard just to kind of creep away on these shows I do. So, but let's go ahead and black out. Might as well just go ahead and black out the bottom of that. Darken that a little more. Maybe you know what? We're just gonna. We're just gonna go ahead and put him in blackness almost, because that's the way he would be technically. And I don't really want all that loose, that white showing. Like that. Thank you, thank you. All right, and then let's go ahead and let's just go ahead and black a lot of this out and really push him into the black, into the darkness. Little bits and pieces of light kind of showing in there. Mm-hmm. All by myself. Yeah, there we go. Something like that, just to kind of push him back a little more. That as close as we can. A little bit of just a smear on the end there. Try to tighten those lines up a little more. I just want the silhouette, of that. Let's black this in a little more, push that back. Same thing here. I think that looks pretty cool. I think that looks pretty badass. Yeah, I don't pay no attention to that shit no more. I think people need to stop slapping labels on shit. I mean, that's awesome. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do want to see more variety and more, inclusion. But I just don't read the stuff. I just, that's awesome that it's happening, but I just don't read it because I don't want to see the bullshit comments, and I don't want to see the dumbass remarks from other people, and I don't want to see the propaganda of everything being constantly pushed. But I do think it's cool to see some of that inclusion happening. That's for sure. Because that's the great thing about it, man. Like I keep trying to tell people, these are all just movies, man. And don't get me wrong. I mean, I don't want to see someone take Bruce Wayne and turn him into this or that, or see Catwoman turned into this or that. But it's not one of those things that's going to necessarily make or break a movie. And and again, and it's not that nobody is accepting to something different. It's got to be done right. And like we've had this talk many times, and the way they handled Miles Morales proves my damn point completely. That it's not a case of, oh, we don't want that to happen. No, that's not the issue. They just don't want you screwing with their main characters that they've had for 50 to 100 years. If you want to create a new character, go for it. I mean, again, Miles Morales clearly proves that people will love a character if he or she has handled the right way. So yeah, it's just it's just got to be done. It's just got to be done the right way. It's got to be done with respect, and it's got to be done with story in mind, and not just propaganda bullshit being pushed. And as long as it's that kind of thing happening, dude, you'll have a really warm welcome. So I'm sure she'll do great. I'm sure there'll be lots of people that will be happy to see her. And then, of course, there'll be the little Crimea River, goofs that want to make a big deal out of it. But I'm all for a lot of this stuff, man. There's definitely, certain characters that I definitely don't think they should touch, just because. You shouldn't be changing Peter Parker, and you shouldn't be changing Clark Kent, and you shouldn't be changing, characters that really have this long history. You need to leave that shit alone. You don't need to mess with that shit. If you want to tell a new story, dude, there's this thing called the multiverse. There's this thing in Marvel called What If. There's this thing in DC that's called Elseworlds. And there's some great stories. Thank you. So, I mean, you don't have to just constantly do this, shock value shit that it seems like a lot of people are trying to do. But, like I said, I don't really pay it no attention because I don't want to see the just dumbass arguing over something that isn't that big of a deal. I mean, don't get me wrong. If tomorrow they decided to do a Batman movie and they were going to make Bruce Wayne Batman black, I'm not going to be crying a damn river over it. Would I be annoyed that they're taking a character with such a long history and changing it? Yes, I would be annoyed. I would be the same annoyed if they took Black Panther and tried to make it into a white dude. I'd be just as annoyed and pissed. Now, but case in point, look how they're handling Future State. That idea, that concept that they're doing with the Batman and Future State is a really good idea, and the story seems to be doing really well. So, this stuff is very doable. You just got to do it the right way, like they did, again, Miles Morales. And of course, now that's just my opinion. But yeah, that's just it's just my opinion. Excuse me. And the same goes with movies. I would be annoyed if they tried to turn, Freddy Krueger into, a black dude or, a Hispanic dude or some shit like that. But I would also be annoyed and irritated if they tried to turn Candyman into a white dude. I mean, there's just certain things you need to leave the hell alone, and then just use your creativity to work out some new characters, and then people will be all over that dude again. Like I said, Miles Morales has constantly proven that it's not a race thing. They just want good stories, and I don't blame them. You don't have to steal other people's characters and stories to make people feel included. That's a dumbass concept. You just need to stop being lazy and invent new characters and do it the right way. I wonder if this red light, I hope that means that's on. I actually haven't read this thing. That's the new mic I got. So I'm hoping the red light means it's recording, or it's operating. I'm kind of used to green lights mean go, but yeah, I mean, if you try to look at things in a creative way and you're trying to stand on your own 2 feet and you're not trying to steal shit from other people, I think you can have really successful stuff. But see, it's a hard thing to do. It's an extremely hard thing to do to create new characters. Everything's been done so many times, so many variations of the same shit. I mean, it's truly hard to come up with. Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, that is true, and I hate that they did that. You guys have heard me say this before. I hate that they crammed so many characters into the Arrowverse or the Arrow show. I hate that they crammed so many characters into the Flash TV show. Those are solo superheroes. It's not a team event. You can have a team event. There's nothing wrong with that. But the show itself is meant to be a solo show per se, with maybe 1 or 2 people. And that's, of course, that's the way it started out, on all of them. It was just them and a couple people that knew their secret, yada, yada. And next thing you know, you got 15 people and you see the hero once or twice. So highly annoying, highly, highly, highly annoying. And of course, that's just my opinion. I know there's lots of you guys that love those shows. You love all the characters, etc. I mean, I'm a huge Supernaturals fan. And even Supernaturals, I thought they got carried away with the damn characters, which was why I was so proud of how they handled the last episode, the show finale. I was so proud of the way they handled that, because they put it back to what made that show popular, and it was just them. And just a classic monster hunt. It wasn't about angels and it wasn't about demons and devils. It was just a classic monster hunt. And the show, the show finale was really, really good in my opinion. But I lost interest. Now if the show starts out that way, you can kind of get used to it. Like the way Gotham did. Gotham started out very character heavy. There was a lot of things going on, a lot of different people, etc. So that was definitely a bit different. So you could kind of get used to it a little better. Um, but then but the others, they started out with, Flash started with what? His stepdad, Iris, and the three people that worked at the lab, the main superhero lab. That was it. And that's more than enough. You got enough mixture of stuff going on that, you can kind of work into it. But then, like I said, then they wanted to, uh, um, add all these other characters for just some odd reason. It was very, very weird. It was very weird, and it was very unneeded. I mean, that's probably the strangest thing about it. It was not needed in any way, shape, or form. They had a great crew going, very interesting mix of people. Um, so it was a little odd. All by myself. Man, you guys got quiet there, or did looks like everybody left. Did I scare everybody away? A little bit of slabba slabba. Okay. I think that's done. I think I'm happy with that. All right, so let's see how many pages are left. So that's we got the cover. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's see what's left here. There's 5, 6, 7. Oh, wait a minute. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so 8, 9 counting if I do something on the back cover. Hey, what's up, Elmer? So that's 8 left. And 5 done. So I think I'll do one more horror character. I don't know who yet I'm going to do. So I think I'll do one more, and then I'll put the book up for raffle. I don't know how many I'm going to do. Let's see. Because I don't like doing, a whole bunch of spots. But when this is done, I mean, you're talking like, what was it? $1,800 worth of art in one book. because even in that, that's technically a half body, but the majority of it's going to be all headshots. But even at all headshots, um, $120 a headshot times, I think it was 15 pages. So that's like, $1,800 worth of art in one book. So I've got to figure out, how many spots versus entry, because I've got to be able to make my money for the book, even if I just break even, which I'm cool with. As long as I can break even, I'm fine. But I don't like doing a whole bunch of entry spots, and I don't like doing very expensive entry spots. So how am I going to do it though, where it equals out to $1,800 worth of damn art? This one might be a little tough. How did I? Man, I don't remember how I did the last one. Because I did a comic book version of this too. There was a comic book version also. I don't really like how I want that round thing to be a little smaller. Yeah, there we go. I like that a little better. Yeah, this one's gonna be a little tough to feel too, because not everybody on my page are horror fans, but everyone on my page is comic fans. And even my horror fans are comic fans. So yeah, this one's going to be a little interesting to do. I mean, most people will probably enter it no matter what, just because it's very minimal cost. That's why I always like keeping stuff minimal cost. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure this one up. Yeah, sorry. I'm trying to think what would be the best way to do it. Because I mean, I'm getting ready to post it. I mean, I'm going to add like one more, and then the rest of it's going to be all dealer's choice with whoever wins it. Hey, somebody, because I don't have. Somebody divide 1,800 by $20, like 1,800 by 20, and tell me how many spots that would be. Let's see how far out the spots are at $20 entries. Because I mean, $20 for a chance to win $1,800+ worth of art, that's pretty damn good odds. Because again, I don't want to do a crap load of 90 spots. No, really? Oh yeah, it is. Holy shit! Ooh, hell no, I'm not doing 90 spots. Wow. Damn, what did I do last time? Because the last time I did one of these, it was like $1,600 worth of art. And that was 2 years ago. Wow, my prices have only technically went up by like $200 overall. I love, damn, still 50 spots. Holy bejesus. Wow, I wish I could remember what I did last time, because I don't recall it being that many spots. Yeah, 40 each at 45 spots. Wow. Holy crap. What did I do last time? Maybe I could do a second place winner too. That'll give, somebody else a chance to win something. So I can maybe do a second place and a third place. to kind of spread out the love a little bit. So maybe I can do maybe I can do an original art, like this is first place. Second place would be an original art piece. Then third place would be like, a couple signed prints, technically to break even on the money. That's usually what third place is on any type of raffle you do. Third place is usually a break even and get your money back for your spot that you entered in value. That's what third place usually is. So let's see. So if I did that, now that warrants there being a little bit up in value as far as entry spots, because you got first, second, and third place. With third place winning their money back in value, and then second place still winning, $120 commission, $130 if you count shipping. Wow. Damn. $36 for damn 50 spots. Wow, I don't remember it being 50 spots last time. $40 each. Oh yeah, this one's gonna be hard to do because you got to get the entry money low enough that people want to do it and they don't realize risk. They don't think they're what they're risking to lose isn't that big a deal. Like $40 is a lot of money to a lot of people. Or at least I think it is. I mean, maybe I'm just looking at it wrong. Maybe it's not. I mean, I know me personally, I don't know. I'll say this honestly. I don't know whether I would spend $40 for a chance to win $1,800 worth of art. Unless it was some like stupid big name person. Like if somebody was doing a Jim Lee raffle. Well, Jim Lee raffle wouldn't be $40 to enter. Because you'd have to have 100 spots at $40 a piece to get near a Jim Lee. So that's a bad example. But I could always do, 50 spots at $36 a spot. Actually, 50 spots at $40 a spot. That'll help recoup the money for the second place win and the third place win. So technically, could do $40 at 50 spots, and then have some mini raffles to win a spot into the main raffle. I mean, that's a lot of work, though, man. Those mini raffles, that's a lot of damn work. Time I really don't have. Damn, I really, really didn't think about that. Wow. Let's see. I mean, I could always do 100 spots at $20 a spot. Oh, that's a lot of spots, though. That's still a lot of spots. Holy Jesus. Yeah, this one's gonna have to. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know I can feel, 40 spot raffles. I've had a couple of them in the past, which is probably what the other fully sketched blank book was, the comic one. It was probably that kind of 40 spot craziness, but 40 spots, it's a little easier to feel when it's all comic related stuff. Well, I mean, I'm sure I can search it on my Facebook page and find it, because I don't delete raffles. So I'm sure it's on there somewhere. I just may have to do a lot of digging to find it. And who knows, man, that was 2 years ago. Maybe I did do 50 spots, because it was like $1,600 worth of art on that one too. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I want to try to keep the entry fees low enough that where people that are just fans of my art want to partake in it. They may not be horror fans, but they're fans of my art. So they're like, oh, hey, I can spend $20, or, I can spend $25 for a chance to win, first, second, or third place. I just got to figure out how many spots to really do it to where it's worth it. Because, I mean, I can't sit here and spend all this time drawing this book and then give it away for nothing. I mean, that's way too much money. And yeah, I mean, I know I give away, $150 art sometimes and $120 art sometimes and stuff like that. I mean, the occasional $200, thing I give away, but man, I definitely can't give away 1,800. Guess I should have thought about that a little more before I started this. Yeah, I guess I should have gave that a little bit more thought and like put it on paper so I can see what it looks like as far as the numbers versus the payout. I know one thing, I need to fix her eyes because I wanted to make them like this kind of weird piercing kind of look. Normally you wouldn't put hard black back on top of glowing white, but I just kind of wanted to do something kind of interesting. I'm just going to break up that blackness just a little bit. There we go. Just to break that up a little bit more. Don't want all that black. But yeah, I'll figure it out. I'll go in here in just a minute and try to work some numbers and figure out what I'm going to do. That way I can go ahead and get it posted and start letting it feel. Maybe it'll feel. I don't know. People are kind of weird right now. This might be something that I just may end up not being able to do nothing with. That's always a possibility. All right. Do I want to put? It's fine. I need to quit messing with it. So, all by myself. All right. I think I'm happy with it. I think it looks cool. All right, guys, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to go try to work these numbers and figure out what I'm going to do with this thing. Thank you guys so much for, let me see. I want to see something. Hang on. Trying to adjust this thing. Okay. All right. I think that'll work for next time. So I want to try to get it over where it's a little more kind of like level with it and not at an angle. So that's why I keep moving it. But anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and chit chatting. And like I said, don't forget, go grab your copy of Vampirella number 18 off my page. You should be able to find the post with no problem. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Thank you guys for everyone who has grabbed a copy of the book so far. I really appreciate that. But you guys have a wonderful evening, and I will see you guys next time. No problem, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in.